to make things to satisfy some requirements. Basically, there's a couple points where the Calypso just won't count. The Calypso is kind of special; it doesn't count as a space station. And there's a point where you need, but there are some points where it does count as a space. It counts as having a colony around the planet, but I don't know. There we go. Colony manager. Alpha 2, Alpha 7. You know what? We don't need 3 ships on Ares.
Invention complete.
I wonder what that was. Basically sent the energy with it so it could refuel itself. I could basically just quick build a colony and refuel itself. I might just end up building a colony on the planet anyway. Running out of oxygen, we'll try to reach B asteroid. Smith Oil refinery on number 4 still alive. Terrestrial still too dangerous. Interesting. Something happened. The usual mineral content of rock tanto naturally superconductive. Interesting. Naturally superconducting rock. That's pretty gnarly. Find the body of a Tantalus colonist who has committed suicide by shattering the faceplate of her spacesuit with a rock. Scrawled in the dust next to the body is the word despair. Okay. Yep, they were here, and then something really bad happened. You find evidence of what have been primitive life forms in the hard stone of the asteroid. Really? Deposits of anathrine, white crystals ready for coil, are trapped inside pockets on the subsurface. The upper edges of this ridge have several organic modules encrusted into the rocks. You collect several stones that are similar in composition to rubies and sapphires. More ore. Okay. We're going to go ahead and probe Alpha 7 now.
Invention complete.
Excellent. Explorer. The problem with running space sites, there's no ore to pick up, so I have to either... There's 2 ways around it, one of which is the way I'm doing it, which is probably which is the time-consuming but effective way of doing it. The other way is a piece of tech that I don't have yet. But that piece I don't have yet is a little bugged. And, yeah, it can lead to more problems. There we go. Oops. Why not? just research everything. Hermes! Oh, would you look at that? We have yet another problem on the planet. Thin deposits of pure lead. Occasionally, they don't show up as Ford Mintronic filaments at Hebe Sector F2 Labs for further processing. There we go. And that was a mistake.
Captain, we have to wake up 250 colonists due to the cryochamber control damage, and we don't have enough habitat space to support them. You must equip
That is
them
one of
to
the
find
random
more
events.
room on-
That's the nicer of the two random events. Colony manager. Melbourne has 2 habitats. There. There's 150. Tokyo has 3 habitats, most of which, 2 of which are completely empty. Colony manager. Well, there's the empty space there. Plenty of empty space. Upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. There we go. Tech manager. We can switch this back to switch this over to astronomy.
Invention complete.
There we go. Okay, this is important. Exploration. What I don't like is that once you've scanned a planet, if you scan a sector and then you come back, it's gone. On the flip side, though, if you have petrified trees spot mushroom-like vegetation, occasionally one of the mushrooms exhales a cloud of pollen into the air. You collect samples of natural crops in the area. Of most interest are 3 varieties of wheat-like grains. Oh, something here. What's here? Where is it, folks? There it is. Inside a abandoned military transport, you find a few pieces of paper. One reads, "We destroyed the Daaaark spacecraft's weapons, but we lost 90% of our fleet in the action. Please advise." Okay, they ran into something serious. With these Daaaark. Well, we might have aliens to deal with. Dismantle. Okay, let's try this math. Physics, colony manager, SS Gaia. Offline. Is everything upgraded here? Yes, it is. Melbourne, how are you? That's one of the problems with needing upgrades, is once you've filled up for upgrades, well, with the habitats, if you've filled up so that you need upgrades, you suddenly can't build the level 1s.
Captain, we are studying how matter is held together on the subatomic
Okay,
level.
that's one of the reasons why I built the SS Gaia. Of course, I'm an idiot. But to pull up 60 more energy. I have robots. I got 20 robots on the Calypso. Okay, we're gonna shut all of these off. Because I can only really afford to run. I don't have the resource tech at the moment to really sustain more than one space site from a playing perspective, because it just takes math. A meteor streaks across the sky, creates a straight line of fire as it burns up while entering the atmosphere. Go ahead and send pipeline SS Gaia. Math. That is the anti-meteor gun. I almost never built them. Anyway, don't need that. Okay, colony manager. Everything's back in balance here. Melbourne. Doing great. Everything can be upgraded now. Still can't build. It's the other reason I like doing research, like building robots everywhere, because robots are needed for pretty much everything. And building robots everywhere gives me the ability, tech manager, Okay. Oops, colony manager. I ran out of energy here.